The 5 things I wish I knew in my 20s, now that I'm 55. Because some decisions that you make will transform your life. And if I knew these 5 things back then, my whole life would be totally different. So let's get into the video. The first thing I wish I knew in my 20s, now that I'm 55, I would have decided to go to trade school. Yeah, trade school. When I was in high school, trade school was like, oh man, that's bad. You don't want to go to trade school. All those trade school people are dropouts. Those trade school people can't function in education. They say education. They can't function in education. Don't go to trade school. And I was like, I ain't going to trade school. Those for those dropouts. I'm not going to trade school. I wish I would have went to trade school. Why? Construction workers, electricians, those people who work on the HVAC, those people who are plumbers. Those are trades. Those are trades. Those have unions. Those have good benefits, dental benefits. They have good benefits. And you could be a master plumber, a master electrician. Those are trades that are in demand now. If I would have just said, okay, let me get a trade and not listen to everybody else saying it was bad, instead of saying, oh man, you can go and be somebody with a trade and you can have it for all of your life. You be a master plumber, a master construction worker, a master of your skill, master of your trade. But I didn't listen. I made a decision to go to college and still drop out. That's the first thing I wish I would have listened to myself and made that decision in my 20s. The second thing I wish I knew in my 20s, invest intentionally for my future self. Invest intentionally for my future self. And I'm saying that because back then, yeah, we can always say, oh, hindsight is 20/20. But back then, I had opportunities to invest. I could invest in these companies. I could invest in these stocks. I could invest in these bonds and all this stuff. I didn't know anything about them. I just heard about them. But the things I heard about them was negativity. Oh man, you want to go into the stock market. Stock market is going to crash. You're going to lose all your money. I'm going to lose all my money. I don't want to lose all my money. I'm going to keep my money for myself. I'm going to put it in the bank. I'm going to get, 4 to 5% interest. All that money sitting in the bank. I could have invested in my future self. I could have bought a 401k. I could have bought some mutual funds. I could have done something. Invest in my future self, because the more you put in an investment, it's going to bring back a return. And that's what I'm saying. I could have invested for my future self. That's what I wish I knew in my 20s. That's what I wish I knew. And the next thing I wish I knew in my 20s, learn the real estate game from somebody you trust. Learn the real estate game from somebody you trust. Why? Because I brought real estate. I brought real estate when I was 28. I got a good job. I was making good money. But somebody told me, oh, you want a brownstone like Bill Cosby? Oh, I got a brownstone in the South Bronx. Oh man, but you got to fix it up a little bit, but don't worry about it. I said, I don't got the money for the down payment. Don't worry about it. I said, do you want it? I said, yeah, I want it. He said, that's all I asked you. I'm going to make it so you can get it. I trusted the wrong person. I trusted somebody who was just trying to make a commission instead of trying to help me make an investment. Bought the property, and some of y'all already know, in my time community, I bought the property was so messed up, I couldn't even get a loan to fix up the property. And I stayed in the property for a year, and then it got foreclosed upon because my credit was so bad, they didn't even want to lend me money to fix up the property. I had to go bankrupt. Why? Because I made a decision to trust the wrong person. I wish I would have trusted the right person, because right now, that property, that same property, is worth almost $1 million. Yeah, they fixed it up back then, but now the same property is worth over $1 million. What if I would have went to the correct person who wanted to show me the real estate game, and I paid attention and got everything in order? Might not have been that property, but another property. I would have fixed it up, live in it, and get more properties on top of that property. Who knows where I would have been if I made that decision? I just wish I knew that in my 20s. The next thing I learned that I wish I knew? This is a tough one. Everyone is not your friend. Everyone is not your friend. See, I got a motto. Everyone is my friend until you show me different. But back then, everyone was my friend. You know, hey, how you doing? How you doing? No, not even just how you doing. Hey, yo, what's up? You gonna hang out? Yeah, let's hang out. Let's get some drinks. Yo, let's go to the club. Yo, we partying. Blah blah blah. Then you come to find out they talking about you behind your back. Then they come to find out, oh, they scheming on you. How they scheming on you? You call them a friend. There's power in words. There's power in words. You calling people a friend, that means they have an intimate connection with you. But you can't call everybody your friend. Everybody's not your friend. There's some people who are scheming against you. There's some people who are jealous of you. There's some people who are trying to make you their scapegoat. And that's what happened to me. I called people friends and find out they was enemies. I called people friends and find out they were scheming behind me. That's what I wish I knew in my 20s, not that I'm 55. And the last thing I'm going to share with you, what I wish I knew in my 20s, make a plan and stick to it. I know some of y'all had the same thing. You make a plan, and then another plan comes into play, and you're like, oh, I want to do something else. And you start doing something else, and the first thing you wanted to do, that plan is thrown out the window because you got a bigger and better plan. Make a plan and stick to it. Why am I saying that? I made a plan to buy that real estate. Listening to somebody who was just trying to get a transaction commission instead of helping me get a transaction as an investment. That was the plan. I'm gonna get my real estate license, and I'm gonna get the brownstone like Bill Cosby, and then I'm gonna build upon that and get more and more properties. That was the plan. But he said, no, I can get you the property, don't worry about it. That's your plan, it sounds good, but okay. I threw my plan out the window. His plan was just to get a commission. My plan was to get this investment property and build upon that. But as he got his commission, that was the end of the plan. And since that was the end of the plan, what else I'm gonna do? I can't go back to my plan because my plan was to build upon that. My plan was to get the property, get the financing to fix the property up, and then either flip it or live in it for a while and then get another property. His plan was just to get the commission. What's the next step? He got his commission. What's the next step in the plan? Nothing, because he got his commission. And I'm stuck. And I was stuck. I couldn't get the money to finance the rehab. I couldn't do anything. And I eventually lost the property. That's why I'm saying, make a plan and stick to it. Because there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to leave that plan alone and go on somebody else's plan, or make up another plan yourself and mess up the whole thing that you was trying to accomplish. So those are the 5 things I wish I knew in my 20s now that I'm 55. Because let's be real. Once you get of age, hindsight is 20/20. But you don't need hindsight when you have people here to help you authentically. People who are here to help you and want to see you grow. People who are here that want to see you grow with nothing in return. Nothing on their hands to try to, trick you or anything. That's why I created a My Time community where we help you grow your channel as you grow your life. And if you grow your life, your channel got no other reason not to grow. So that's why I'm telling you, if you need help growing your YouTube channel, if you need help growing your life, leave a comment in the comment section, because I'm here for you. That's why I built this community, the My Time community. So, like I tell everyone, this is my life, this is my experience, this is my time. Until next video, peace.